Well, it's getting to be that time again. It's starting to get cold out, so we're getting back in the shop, and now it's time to get some Christmas gifts made. So we'll start off with a couple keepsake boxes. The first one we're going to make with a mixture of Purple Heart and then some maple, some hard maple. The second one I'll make is going to be with walnut and some maple. So at the end, I'll kind of throw a little special feature in this thing, so stay towards the end there and kind of see how that comes out. Appreciate you watching again, and let's get going. All right, so that's the kind of look kind of going for. So then the sides we're going to do, it'll be the opposite. So this will be the Purple Heart, and then these two pieces will be the maple. So we'll get those kind of made up. In the back, I'll probably just do a solid piece of maple on the back. All right, we got everything glued up, so we're just making our final cuts to size. All right, so I got the first boards clamped up in here. So what I've got is, typically you do box joints on your table saw, something like that, but I was always having a problem with it breaking the grain out right at the top of that box joint. So I decided to build me a program on my CNC and let it do it. So I've got it clamped up here in the jig, and I've got it offset just by one tine there, what do you want to call it here. So that's the offset right there. So that way when I cut it, they'll automatically be the correct orientation for each other. And then we'll flip it and do the other side. You can see here, here's kind of a sample here. I'm not getting any chip out along the side there at all. Nice, clean box joint. And the way I programmed this is on V-carve. All I did was went in here and drew lines in, and then I offset the lines by 1/2 inch. Did the offset 1/2 inch either way, and then I just did a profile where it cuts on the line. So that gives you on the line 1/4 inch each direction, and then that gives me 1/4 in the middle, and it gives me perfect. I tried to do a little bit smaller than 1/2 inch, and it was too loose, but just by going 0.5 between the two lines, and then when you do your profile cut, do it. So when we go do the profile cut, I'm doing this in, I believe I did it for 8 passes. You can do whatever passes you want, but do it on the line, and then you'll get your box joints in there. Okay. All right, so when we flip these, I've got to make sure I keep the same side here. This is where I started, and I missed it by just a little bit. I've got to keep it the same. I got to take it apart from here and keep this same side here against my fence again. All right, moment of truth here. We'll see how close we got these. So here's our back. Here's our sides. So that little thin piece there goes that little thin piece there. Whoop. All right, we're going to cut the bottom notch in here for the bottom. So I'm going right between the 2 tines here. Now on this piece here, I can do the full cut end to end, because the end box joint will cover that. Now the other one, the side, I'm going to have to come in punch, cut, go, and lift up. So, all right. All right, so we got our bottom. This will be for the bottom plate there. All right, so I just planed some purple heart down to 1/4 inch, which will go in the inlay, and then I'll cut strips. I'll cut these a little wide, and then we'll sand them down flush. All right, next we'll get the top glued on. All right, so basically we built 2 boxes that we can't open. The bottom's in it, the top's in it. Now what we're gonna do is go in here, right here, just above this line here of the walnut. I'm gonna cut it right there, and then this will make our lid, and this will be our box. So, all right, we'll cut that open now. All right, so we did it correct. We should be able to get that hinge in there. We got just a little bit of lift there. I'm gonna have to take it down just a little more. All right, we're putting a glass finish on this. We're using lacquer spray. All right, guys, we got this project here all wrapped up. Got these 2 little boxes made. Box joint inside, a little letter on top. This one's got hard maple, purple heart, and then this is more like for a girl. This is more for a boy. Got hard maple with walnut. So let me show you the inside. Well, shoot. I can't get them open. Yeah, I did something wrong, so let's go back to the video and see where I messed up at. Let's see how we get these things opened up. So let's go to the video and then see if we can get these opened up. All right, so this is kind of how the lock is. It's called a spin lock box. So basically you got these 2 rods that just float in here. They're just made out of a 16-penny nail, and they'll just slide in there. And on my door, there's just a piece of scrap I had from some box joints. So the door will have a latch on it with this notch in there. Once it comes closed, you tilt the box, one of these rods will swing over and lock it, so you can't open it. All right, we got our two front pieces here. I just put a couple screws in, let them stick out a little bit, and then we'll use that to mark. So get the all right, so the last thing I want to do is put a couple little spacer blocks back here behind the pins. If you can see right now, when I cut the groove, I just cut it from end to end. And with my two nails back, I've got a pretty good, I've got a little space in there. I want these pins, when it's open, just to go back far enough just for the latch. So we're gonna fill a little space there. We're just gonna put a little block back in behind there. All right, so I got my little catch notch here to catch the nails in there, and all I did was put that in there, and now I need to, so this line here, I'll have to cut this out to get inside the box. This will be the top here. That'll go on top of the box. And then back here, I just, like I said, I needed around the bottom. And then I just kind of made a little shape out here, and then we'll square it up. This part here will be up inside of this box here. You'll see when I get it cut out and how kind of how it works. So we'll cut this out. I just got them taped on there for right now, just kind of do a test on it. And you can see how it closes real good right there. Guys, so you saw in the video there that made a little lock mechanism on these. These are called spin boxes. So you can't open them if you try to tilt them or try to figure out the mechanism. It might be a little hard to figure out. I just accidentally got that one open. It's got two little nails in here to slide. It's hard to sometimes get them just right, but the easiest way is just to spin it and open them up. Okay, got the two nails in here that slide back and forth, a little hook. That's the inside of that one there. It's got some pink bottom in it, and then this one here's got the red bottom. So to lock them back, just close them, tilt them just a little bit, and they're locked. All right, guys. So appreciate it again. Watch the videos. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up if you like these videos, and we'll keep them coming. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.